All right, brothers and sisters, on the last day of July the 31st, 2013, I want to show you, each and every one of you, how the mainstream media is controlled by the ones that really run this country, the United States of America, the elite, the New World Order, the one world religion, the Antichrist system, because they are trying to make Christians who want to bring prayer back into the school systems. They're calling us a bunch of religious fanatics. Kentucky school prayer petition links prayer ban with AIDS epidemic. They're trying to make Christians look like a bunch of nutcases and religious fanatics. That's your mainstream media for you. Let me bring you this article. I'll put the link below. One conservative religious group in Kentucky recently linked the Supreme Court's 1962 ban on school prayer to the AIDS crisis, falling SAT scores, and the rise of teen pregnancy rates. Well, I got news for you. I agree. The American Family Association of Kentucky, a fundamentalist Christian nonprofit that says its mission is to oppose the barriers to the flow of God's love to all people, asked its members to sign a petition last week pushing for the legislation of prayer in local public schools. The petition states that after the removal of prayer from public schools, teen pregnancy and violent crime rates spiked 500%. Instances of STDs increased 226%, and SAT scores plummeted for 18 consecutive years. Taken together, the petition said, these conditions open the door for the AIDS epidemic and the drug culture. And again, I am in agreement. The petition notes that Florida and Mississippi have new laws allowing students to pray during school events instead, or rather, I'm sorry, indeed, a 2013 Mississippi law requires public schools to develop policies that allow students to initiate prayer at school events and over the school intercom. That law also prohibits school officials from instigating prayer. A 2012 Florida law allows students to read inspirational messages at voluntary school events. Now, the American Family Association petition calls on Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear to enact legislation modeled after the Mississippi and Florida laws. Florida and Mississippi have already put prayer, religious speech, back into their schools, the petition states. Students praying again will eventually turn our country back to God, and that's what needs to be done because the hand of God is about to bring judgment on the United States of America. And look how mainstream media, you know who they are controlled by, try to make this group or any group in favor of prayer back in school look like a bunch of religious fanatics, nutcases. Leave me comments, everyone. Leave me your comments.